going on, everybody? Today's scrapping project, I got a microwave. We're going to tear it apart and see if it's got any valuable metals in it. Now, I tore a few apart over the years, and most of them don't have a lot of stuff in it, but we're going to break this down and show you everything that's valuable in it. Now we're on the back side of this. This particular model is about 10 years old. What we got here is a torque style. You see that there's a piece in the center of it that's going to hold the bit from going in. I think you got to have a special type of bit for that. Just chisel it off of there. These 4 bolts here will hold the transformer that's on the inside. Well, generally a transformer's got aluminum windings also. The older ones had copper, but everything's going cheap. Snip this off here. Wires in there, so here's all the items from the microwave that are salvageable. First of all, this is going to have a magnetron in it. But you have to be careful you don't break this porcelain. The airborne particles can cause cancer or something like that I read online. It's not good for you, I know that. Now these other components, it's obvious, they got a little bit of copper in them. Not a lot. Some switches got a little brass in them. There's not going to be a lot salvageable in this. Most generally the transformers ain't copper in the newer ones. Yeah, you can see they're aluminum. I'll get a close-up so you can see that that's aluminum, the ends. See how that's silver looking there. You're not going to want to waste your time with this unless you got nothing else to do. I mean, you can probably get a pound of aluminum, 50 cents, you know, the time and the labor. If I didn't have nothing to do and I had like 100 or 200 of them, sure, but I'm not going to mess with it. It's going to go right in the steel pile. Sometimes the smaller wire is copper, some of the ones that ain't so old, but this one's got aluminum all the way around. So that's going to go in the steel. It doesn't give you a lot of salvageable metals. A lot of scrappers just cut the cord off and throw it in with the steel. I can see why. You know, there's not a lot there. You're going to maybe have a half a pound of copper by the time you're done. If you got nothing else to do, it's fine. I done it for the video purpose so you can see what's inside. You break this open, there's a little bit of copper in there. You got some brass ends. A little piece of copper there. Inside here, there's some copper. It's a small transformer. These switches have a little bit of brass in them. Got maybe half a pound of insulated wire. But other than that, there's really not much valuable in the newer microwaves. Most of the time, scrappers don't tear them apart, they just cut the cord off. It makes sense so you're not wasting a lot of time. It's up to you totally, you know. If you got the time to do it, break it down, but it's totally up to you if you want to take the time to tear it down. Maybe a couple dollars worth of copper. I did it for the video purpose. If I don't have anything else, I'll probably tear it down, but otherwise I'm probably just going to start cutting the cord off because not a lot of salvageable metal in there. You have to consider your time invested. A lot of people don't want to mess with it because it takes too much time. I totally understand. But I would estimate probably not much over $3 or $4 worth of valuable metals by the time you get done messing with it. Maybe 5. You do have the metal. That's about 10 or 12 cents a pound. But anyway, at that, I'm going to wrap it up on this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.